Good morning, afternoon, evening everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you are new here, my name is Myra and I make movie reviews and trailer reactions in this YouTube channel. I try to give my opinions on the things that I watch, and I hope you enjoy watching me do it. And if you do, please don't forget to click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you will be notified if I upload something new. And that is necessary because my upload schedule can be pretty hectic. So if you like what you see, click that button and you won't be disappointed. Now, I've watched many renditions of Robin Hood movies, one where it's serious, starring Russell Crowe, where there's a lot of killing and blood and gore involved, to a more easygoing one, starring Kevin Costner, where he can't really talk in a British accent even though Robin Hood is from Britain. And of course, the most hysterical adaptation of all time, and by far my favorite, starring Kiriyuu. Elvis, I can't really pronounce his name, which basically just mocks the Kevin Costner version. And now there's this one as well. Does this match or become lesser than its predecessors? We shall see after I tell you a little bit about the storyline. Robin of Locksley is a lord, a nobleman who owns a small castle in a part of England. While he was head over heels with a woman named Marian, he was forced to enter the Crusade War by the order of Sheriff of Nottingham. And he had to leave Marian, but he promised that he'll return. 4 years later, because of an incident, Robin finally came back to England. Before he found out that his estate has been seized, Marian was banished from his home, and everything about his life is falling apart. Confused on what to do, Robin met Yahya ibn Umar, or John, to make it easier, an Arabian soldier who's in debt to him, and give Robin the opportunity to change both of their lives. And that's when Robin learned to not give up and to get even as well. And later they would uncover a bigger plot, one that would affect the movement of the Crusade War itself. As usual, if you haven't seen the movie, stop here. My first reaction was, it was nice of the movie makers to show the softer part of this movie first. Robin and Marian's relationship is always sweet and unfaithful in every Robin movie, at least the movies that I've watched. So at least we can count on their relationship to blossom. Also, they did throw a bone when Marian met someone else after Robin went back from the war. I was a little bit jumpy when I saw that. Could this version be the first version that I saw Robin not being able to be together with Marian? Thankfully, that thought was disputed in the end. The movie was packed with action after action after action. From beginning to end, the battles and the fights were non-stop, and I knew every time Robin does his thing, it would follow with a truckload of actions. It's also what brings us to see how Robin went with his most loyal companion in a very unexpected way even. John was ready to kill Robin before his hand was cut off. I mean, if something like that happens to me, I would have trust issues for the rest of my life. But in here, Robin has a heart. And that heart is what led him to believe John's actions and doings, and what made them great partners in crime. However, if there is one flaw that made me has an itch from the very early step of the movie, is how everyone dresses. I mean, the Sheriff of Nottingham has a very clean-cut leather coat, and the rest of the men has this beautiful coats and jackets. Even John and Robin was training with stitched shirt. I don't think such thing exists in that era. But if I'm wrong, and you can somehow make sense of the wardrobe, please let me know. Please leave a comment down below and dispute my claim. I mean, even the girls have these over-the-top dresses and fur coats, and dare I say, full-on makeup. Such thing in that era just doesn't exist. The rest of the storyline is pretty much predictable. I only stay for the action, and of course Taron Egerton being Robin. He's just insanely hot. I can't stop drooling at the sight of him. Maybe the movie just should be renamed Drooling on Taron. But if we're talking about character here, even though Taran is good to look at, he is not the most interesting one of the bunch. Who I love the most is actually Marion and Friar Tuck. Marion is depicted not only as smart but has the guts to do more. I realized that this is similar to the 2010 Marion in Robin Hood, and I always celebrate characters like that. I love Friar Tuck here because he tried to stay true to his initial calling but was happy when Robin set him free. In my mind, Friar Tuck is always this goofy person who drinks wine, and this is definitely another character that was redeemed in this version of Robin Hood. Jamie Foxx is also fantastic as John. Also, and correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe I just forget a lot of things from the previous Robin movies. I think this is the first time that I've seen a John character giving Robin the idea of being a thief. I mean, I don't remember any other Johns giving idea to Robin like that, but if they are, please let me know. Maybe I should just rewatch everything. This John's motivation was clear and he was a savage, and I loved that about him. And if we are speaking about the characters that I don't like, it's the Sheriff of Nottingham. He only looks scary, but in actuality, his motivation to do what he does is so shallow. The actor that played him was brilliant, but the character itself was a buzzkill. And I also do not like the future Sheriff of Nottingham, which was Will Scarlet, played by Jamie Dornan. I think that's his name. Granted that he would make a much better sheriff, because I remember in the other versions, the Sheriff of Nottingham also wants Marion to be his betrothed. But at this version, his vengeance will be focused on how heartbroken he was when he saw Marion kissing Robin. Which also not a very good excuse to be a villain. It's the same shallow excuse. But maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe Robin's villain's supposed to be like this? If you have any other opinions, please let me know. Should you watch this movie? Despite of the storyline being very obvious and having an underwhelming villains, this action-packed flick is still good enough to watch if you are looking for brawls and good fights. Just watch it for fun and expect nothing in return. So that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this movie review, and if you do, please don't forget to drop a comment, like, subscribe, follow my Facebook and Instagram. They are in my description below. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time.